the way the world functions and the way that reflects on us, the way we give and take with, the way we transact with the world, the way we try to influence the world, the way we receive from the world. Emotional wellness. Before that, let us take a quick look at how we think of us and our lives. Very often, and this is borrowing from maybe old scriptures or ancient ways of talking, we can perhaps look at our lives in three circles. One is, of course, ourself, the intrapersonal, the inside, our mindsets, how we thought, how we think, how we thought, how we were brought up, the conditioning, the nurture, the nature, the perspectives. So the first circle we are going to talk about is the self. The second circle we are going to talk about is the people who surround us in our immediate circle. It could be our family, it could be our children, it could be our spouses, it could be our colleagues, our next door neighbors, our parents. So essentially people who are our kin. And it's very important that we talk about them when we talk about emotional wellness, because we are but social creatures, and we are greater than the sum of us, and we are perhaps nothing without those sum total of people around us. And finally, thirdly, I would want to touch upon the third circle, which is the social, the community, the global, the way the world functions and the way that reflects on us, the way we give and take with, the way we transact with the world, the way we try to influence the world, the way we receive from the world. So yeah, self, circle and society. So allow me to take up each of these circles in turn. And just as it always should, we should start from the near and go to the far. And so let me first talk about self, us. Now obviously talking about self is endless. We know that we perhaps hold the entire universe in ourselves, but philosophy aside, and the expanse of the very possibility and prospect and the potential of one human life, which is enormous. I often talk about Mary Oliver's line, what is it you want to do with your one wild and precious life? So one life is a big opportunity, and one life can be a big mistake if we do not handle it well. I do not want to delve too much into the philosophy and the spirituality of one life, because that in itself can be an endless conversation. But I want to talk at least a few aspects of our day-to-day practical ways in which we can take care of our emotional well-being. I think at this point I should also clarify, as should any of us talking about this subject, that clinical mental health condition is quite a different thing. I am not going to touch upon that. It is really a case-to-case basis. It is tackled best by a visit to a professional. I am in no position, I am not qualified, and I am not equipped to be able to talk to you out of a clinical medical condition, and I am not going to attempt that at all. What I am going to talk about is more of our day-to-day well-being, feeling well, doing well and thriving better. The common struggles, the personal and the political.